everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and happy holidays to everyone. I hope that you are all enjoying your holiday breaks. If you work in retail or you're an essential worker, thank you for all that you do, and I hope that you're still finding some time to relax with maybe your family that you live with or your fur babies, or just having, a glass of wine to relax. So today I thought I would show you guys what I got for Christmas. Well, what I got myself for Christmas. It's a little bit of a luxury haul as well. I kind of went crazy over the holiday season and I just feel like I needed to share it with someone. I'm going to be doing a no buy in January, so keep me accountable, guys. I kind of went crazy, so you're not going to see any Chanel or Dior handbags in this haul, but some of the pieces are a little bit more expensive than I would normally go for, but I'm really excited because some of these pieces I have wanted for ages. Some of them, maybe almost 10 years, I've wanted these pieces, so I'm really happy to add them to my collection. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into my little what I got for Christmas for myself haul. First thing that I got is this gorgeous blue Kate Spade pea coat. When I worked at Kate Spade, I used to buy one of their coats every single year, and they are on the pricier side. They're like $900 Canadian, so I only get a coat when I know that I can get a major discount on it, which I did. The Sherway team helped me out. I think I got a 50% discount during Black Friday, and I am just in love with this thing. The gorgeous jeweled snap buttons and this beautiful blue fur. I mean, I had to wear my blue turtleneck in honor of this coat today. I think it is just so stunning. So I've wanted a blue pea coat for a long time now because it just reminds me of the Miu Miu stores. That floor-to-ceiling blue color. I think this just, feels so feminine and so luxurious. I think the color is really great on my skin tone. It works really well with both gold and silver items. Lots of black as well, which I think we wear a lot of in our winter wardrobes. I don't always like to wear a black coat, especially when I'm dressing up. Maybe for a holiday party or something, I like to stand out in the crowd. I have pink coats, I have leopard coats, I have these really cool Russian-inspired 70s coat, and now I have a gorgeous blue coat to add to my collection. Too bad that the pandemic is happening because I would be wearing the hell out of this thing if I had holiday parties to go to. So, I love it. Another piece that I've been lusting after since the beginning of the summertime, inspired by Valeria Lipovetsky. I saw them in one of her vlogs and I just about died. And I knew I needed to have them. And I only just bought them this month, so yes, I was good. I didn't buy them at full price. They are the Chloe heart sunglasses with a beautiful scallop detail. I mean, these things really are a work of art. Try to show you with a little bit closer detail. They are just absolutely stunning. I love the gorgeous kind of champagne gold color, the color of the sunglasses, and I think you can just tell they don't look like your run-of-the-mill heart sunglasses. They're a little bit more unique than that. I can't wait to wear these in the summertime with some boho dresses and some just spring and summer outfits. I just think they're beautiful. So the story behind these is that they are like $495 Canadian. And I was not about to pay that for a pair of sunglasses. I had my eye on them when I went to Holt Renfrew for my birthday, and they were still regular price. And I think it was around Black Friday, I went onto the Holt Renfrew website and they were totally sold out. I don't know if they started their Black Friday sale a little bit early, or maybe I just completely missed the mark there, but they were sold out of these sunglasses and I was crushed. I went on Poshmark and I saw that a girl was selling them, but I know that there are a lot of fakes out there. Not saying that hers are fake, but just a little bit nervous to purchase them secondhand from someone. Oh, I checked out the website Essence. Essence was still selling them for $495, which again, I was just not prepared to pay. However, so I waited until the second week of December, and again, I kept checking on Essence to make sure that they were not on sale and they were not going to sell out because I would not miss them again. And I noticed that they were on sale. I think they were like 30% off on Essence. So I ended up saving almost $200 on the sunglasses. They were still pretty costly with the discount, but I think that these will be something that will stay in my wardrobe for many years to come. They're just kind of that unique accessory that doesn't really go out of style. I mean, heart sunglasses have always been in style. So I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like I've become a little bit of a frag head over the course of the year. I don't know if it's the pandemic and just staying at home, but really wanting to evoke scents and memories that we would typically experience if we weren't stuck in our houses all the time. I've really gotten into fragrance. And I've always loved fragrance, but I've never really spent a ton of money on it. And this year I definitely started investing in some very pricey pieces. Of course, I picked up the fragrance of the year this winter, and that is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Paris, and it is the scent Baccarat Rouge 540. If you haven't smelled it, it is just gorgeous. Now, I would not recommend doing this on a blind buy because this is a very expensive perfume. I think it was maybe around $500 Canadian. I don't know, I just blacked out and ordered it for myself, but what I did was I purchased a smaller sample off of someone on Poshmark. So I tried it out for a couple of weeks on my skin, made sure I really truly loved it, and then I picked up a bottle from Holt Renfrew. I was actually pretty excited to pick it up when I did because it came with a little tiny scented candle of the same fragrance. So let's see how big it is. Oh, it's like very small votive candle, but still really cute. Oh my god, the scent is just amazing. If you've never smelled this, I highly recommend going out and trying it or ordering a sample online because I don't think there is another perfume that smells like this. And I will be doing a fragrance video this week as well, so look out for that. But this particular fragrance is like kind of like burnt sugar. Think of like a cotton candy fragrance, but a sophisticated adult version of it. I feel like it's more of a feminine fragrance than a unisex fragrance, but I feel like a man could probably wear it because there is a little bit of muskiness to it. Oh my god, it is just creamy and delicious and sugary. Oh, I love it so much. So there is a dupe out there for this. It is the Ariana Grande Cloud Perfume. I actually had that in my collection this summer, but I found that it smelled a little bit more aquatic. It smelled a little bit more salty on my skin than this one does. This is more sweet all the way through. And the other Ariana Grande fragrance reminded me a lot of the Patrick Ta body oil. I didn't really like the quality of the Cloud. I thought it was a little bit less complex than the Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I found the dry down happened a lot earlier in the fragrance, where this one you really do experience more of the top and heart notes. So this is my bougie bitch fragrance of the year. Absolutely loving it. Probably will never spend that much on a perfume again, but it's just one of those fragrances that you have to have in your collection if you do love perfumes. The next fragrance that I picked up here is Angel Share by Killian. If you're not familiar with Killian, Killian is the heir to Hennessy. So it's only fitting that they create an alcohol-inspired fragrance. They actually have two. There is Roses on Ice, which is a little bit more of a gin-based fragrance, and then we have this cognac-inspired fragrance, an Angel Share. So I love the name Angel Share. So I learned this when I was looking up this perfume myself, but Angel Share is when you are distilling a spirit and it is the percentage of alcohol that gets evaporated into the atmosphere and is meant to be shared with the angels. And then you have the Devil's Cut, which is the percentage of alcohol that actually gets absorbed into the cask or the barrel. So really interesting. Angel Share smells so sexy. It is definitely a unisex fragrance. I think I might get my partner to start wearing this because it is gorgeous. And again, a man or woman could wear this. I do not recommend this if you are younger. I'm in my 30s, so this is a pretty appropriate fragrance, but this is a very boozy fragrance. So I would say definitely if you're 21 or older, even 21 might be a little bit young for this type of fragrance because it's a very sophisticated fragrance. So let me read you. Okay, so let's read the notes together. So the top note is cognac, which you absolutely smell. It is a very boozy fragrance. The middle notes are cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak. And the base notes are praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. So this was actually the fragrance that I purchased when Baccarat Rouge was sold out on Holt Renfrew. I was really pleased with the purchase. Oh my god, it is such a beautiful winter holiday fragrance. It reminds me of like a boozy apple crumble or like a boozy Cinnabon. That's what it smells like. It is, again, like very, very alcohol forward, creamy. You definitely get that cinnamon. There's lots of spice in there. and that's why I think it's just so beautiful for the holiday season. I'll probably continue to wear it into the winter time because it is a very warming fragrance. Just imagine yourself, you know, in your gorgeous holiday outfit with a glass of butter rum eggnog and you're wearing this fragrance. Like, could you smell any better? I don't think so. This is just, like, you just want to eat it. It's beautiful. So this one wasn't gifted to me. My mom bought it for me for Christmas, but I did select it, and it is just, gorgeous. I used it for the first time in the shower today. You are supposed to apply it to towel dried hair, which is a little bit annoying because I had to like pop out of the shower, dry my hair off, apply it, leave it for 7 minutes, and then rinse it off and then condition. You're supposed to condition to like seal in the moisture, but it was stunning. It's that same honey infused smell that you get in the rest of the Gizu products. And let me tell you, my hair is so unbelievably soft. I mean, I'm wearing it in a ponytail today because I wanted to like have a little moment with my earrings. But my hair is so silky soft. I'm really very impressed. And that was only my first time actually using this mask. So I'm excited to see what it feels like when I'm using it on a consistent basis. Speaking of other hair items, I picked up the T3 convertible base, and I also got the 1.5-inch clip barrel for voluminous curls. So I have a T3 wand, and it's a tapered wand, and I don't always love the curls that it gives me. My hairdresser uses a barrel like this, and she does like a curl of my hair, and then she uses the barrel to pull the hair so it's not super tight curls. Kind of confusing, but it's basically giving me that like beautiful S wave as opposed to like a really tight ringlet, because my hair takes curls really well. I have naturally curly or wavy hair, so it really likes a curl. I picked up the 1.5-inch because I wanted it to be like super voluminous. I wanted something that felt like tousled and just like out of bed, especially because I'm starting to grow my bangs out. I didn't want something so severe like a tight curl, so I bought these. And then I also just picked up another one last night because they're on sale on the Sephora website with an additional 20% off. So I picked up the 1-inch wand, no, 1.5-inch wand, because if I can't figure out how to use a barrel, I wanted a backup because I don't know if they're discontinuing these or not. I hope they aren't because I just invested like $100 and something in this, but we'll see. So just before the holiday break, I got an email from Charlotte Tilbury, and they were introducing the new Tinted Love Lip and Cheek Tints, and it was for a limited time. They're only going to be available for a week until they returned in the new year. So obviously I had to have my hands on them, especially because we're all doing kind of like a work from home look. We don't always want to wear lipstick every day, so I went crazy and I picked up 4 of the shades. I think there's only like 5 or 6 shades, so I picked up the majority of them. I picked up the shade Bohemian Kiss, which is like a really pretty rose nude color. I also picked up Love Chain, which is kind of a coral nude. Santa Euphoria, which is like a really nice like light sepia color, if you're familiar with the sepia lip liner from Makeup Forever. And then I got Petal Pink, which is like pure peachy pink. I love these. I will say that I have a very faint lip border. I don't have a lot of pigment to my lips, so the color that you see is very similar to the color that is on the wand, obviously like lighter because it's a stain, but I tend to wear it with a bit of a lip liner just to give me a little bit of definition on my lips. But they're really beautiful and hydrating. It's really cool that they give your lips a little bit of a shine. Not a glossy kind of shine, but a shine just from your lips being hydrated with a little bit of color. It's a really cool look. I think these are going to be gorgeous for the spring and summertime when you're doing kind of like a no makeup day. And also just great for Zoom calls when you don't want to have to wear like full face of makeup. So another couple of Charlotte Tilbury lip products that I'm so excited that I have. So Alana Davidson, love her. She talked to death about the Glowgasm lips in the color Jewelgasm, and it sold out everywhere. Thank God the week before I ordered both colors, because if she talks about something, it is going to sell out within the week. So I have both colors here, never before worn. Let's take a peek at Glittergasm. This was the first one that I purchased. I purchased them separately because I wasn't sure if I was going to buy Jewelgasm or not. I just wanted something hydrating that I could wear around the house when I'm doing my Zoom calls or if I'm creating videos for clients. I just wanted something I can swipe on and it would still give me a little bit of pigment because again, I have no pigment to my lips. Packaging is quite pretty. It does feel different than the typical Charlotte Tilbury packaging. You can clearly see it's not in the rose gold packaging. Feels like a little bit different, a little bit more stiff than the typical Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, but maybe it's because it's like a different formula. It's a balm as opposed to a lipstick. The color is this cool kind of frosted lilac shade. And let's just appreciate how gorgeous this glass balm is. I mean, it looks like little tiny flecks of diamonds within the balm. I feel like it's gotten a little bit more cloudy since I opened it a few weeks ago, but still looks really, really pretty. I've never worn this. I wanted to make sure that I got a nice shot of it without trying it on my lips yet, but this is supposed to be the lighter of the two lipsticks. So this one is meant to be more a pretty pink color when you apply it to your lips. So the scent of this, it's a little bit plasticky, but it also smells like candy at the same time. So after I bought this and I saw how freaking beautiful it was, and again, not even trying it on my lips yet, but just seeing it in the tube, I knew that I had to pick up Jewelgasm. So Jewelgasm is the darker of the two. It's more of a berry on the lips as opposed to a pink. And this I really wanted because it looks like a freaking Jello shot. How beautiful is that? I'm sure it's meant to be something like a garnet or a ruby, but to me it looks like Jello. I don't know why these had to be limited edition because I think they would make such a beautiful gift for people who have everything or people you don't know what to buy for. Just, you know, boxing up one of these with a little bit of ribbon, it really is just a classy gift. All right, so the last thing that I got myself for Christmas is something that I have been wanting since I think 2012. So when I first started working for Kate Spade, they had a chocolate collection come out. Everything was really like confections, sweet inspired, and they had this one particular clutch that looked like a box of chocolates. If you know me, you know that I'm obsessed with fake food. I've always liked to play with fake food. When I was a kid, I would love to have fake food desserts as part of like decor in my house, but they're super expensive if you want the good stuff. I have handbags that are like fake food, so I have like a Black Forest handbag. I have a caviar handbag that has like a little mother of pearl spoon with caviar on it, like fake caviar. It is just the most adorable thing ever. And I really wanted this chocolate box clutch. So this handbag is my white whale. The brand opens in 2012 with this collection, but the handbag never makes it to Canada or Canadian stores. So the only way of obtaining this purse is if you are to order it online. Now with duties and taxes, etc., it's really expensive to order something online, especially on the Kate Spade website. It was very expensive at the time, so I didn't think that we were gonna have a lot of those handbags circling around Canada. But I did see a lot of girls on Instagram who had this handbag, and it's just something that I've wanted in my wardrobe for many, many years. So fast forward to this year when I start selling a ton of my Kate Spade novelty handbags on Poshmark. And I come across this really sweet girl who also lives in Ontario, and I tell her about the handbag I really want because she has like an in search of list as well. We became kind of like fast friends for our love of novelty handbags. So I tell her about the handbag I want. She says she'll keep an eye out for me. We're both familiar that this handbag is only really seen on eBay and it sells for like $1,000. I'm just not prepared to spend that much. So in December, I get a message from her on Poshmark and she lets me know that this handbag is being sold by a Canadian and it's being sold for like under $300. And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. As fast as my fingers can take me, I go and I purchase that handbag. And my adrenaline was pumping, let me tell you. I will be forever thankful to this girl for letting me know. She must have some like RSS feed on her phone for new Kate Spade handbag uploads to Poshmark because she messaged me within 2 minutes of this handbag going on sale. So it arrived and it is just beautiful. Look how stunning this is. I mean, it really does look like a box of chocolates. Do you see what I mean now? Do you see why I wanted it for 9 years? It is really just such a fun collector's piece, but I think that once COVID is over, I will probably be wearing this out at least once because it needs to see the world. The world needs to see it. It is just stunning, and I cannot believe that I own it. So thank you to my friend on Poshmark. Thank you to the girl who sold this out in BC. This is going to be forever treasured in my wardrobe. And like I said, it was under $300. Never worn. Like, I mean, I put my fingerprints all over the back here because I'm holding it, but is in near perfect condition. The pink foil is a little bit faded on these chocolates here, but I don't even care. Never worn, still has the tag on it. Little chain strap if you want to wear it on your shoulder, a zip in the inside. So along with it being fake food, and I'm obsessed with fake food, it also reminds me of one of my favorite movies as a child, Matilda. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the scene with Mrs. Trunchbull when she's eating the chocolates and she's saying much too good for children. Now I have my very own chocolate box clutch. So you can see that I'm really quite pleased to have this in my collection. I'm still in awe that I even am in the presence of this handbag. I thought I would never actually see it in real life. So I think it's worth it, you know, if you are saving up for a piece, you have your eye on a piece for a really long time, to make that splurge. It doesn't always make sense, you know, if you are gonna put yourself in debt to buy the item, then walk away from it. But I did have some savings from the year, so I thought I would treat myself a little bit, and I'm just so happy that I did. All right, guys, that is everything for what I bought myself for Christmas this year. I would love to know in the comments down below what you bought yourself for Christmas or what your friends and family gifted to you. I'm also gonna try to do a no buy or low buy for January. I will talk more about that if you guys want me to. I'm gonna do maybe a check-in video at the end of January so we can see how I've done. I'll go over the rules in another video coming up later this month. Just trying to be a little bit more mindful with where I'm spending my money and what I'm bringing into my house as well. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next one.